All right. Welcome back to episode. Hold on. What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
You know what?
Product
Here's the
placement.
thing.
What is this? Death Wish Coffee Company? Did you open a new coffee company?
No, it's they opened right after I announced the name of my new book. So
Wow.
there's a ton of products out there that are going to do bandwagon on this new book of mine. And the thing though about Death Wish coffee is it is a lot stronger than normal coffee. And so I made the mistake of having some this morning, so I'm liable to be talking really fast, and you call me out on it if I am. If it seems like I'm a little speedier than I normally am, like talking too fast or too loud or something like that. If that happens, let me know because it's because of the Death Wish coffee here. It's Death Wish and it's got a lot more caffeine in it than regular coffee, and there's warnings all over the place.
Steve, you haven't blinked in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah?
I'm glad you. So this is what happens. You announce Death Wish, the project, and all these products come out. We've been doing the Not So Serious Life for like 6 months. Where are Not So Serious Life products?
I don't know. I have no idea. But here's the thing. We Do you watch the show Limitless?
I don't yet. You told me to start watching, so I'm going to start
Watch
watching
it.
it.
It's a great show. I identify with it because I identify with the title.
Okay.
But it's an amazing show, and the hero in the show, takes this magic pill that gives him cognitive powers that are way beyond normal. And so you think, well, I wish we had that in real life. Hello,
There it is.
we have it now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get on with the show.
Okay. So Viagra, that's the miracle drug. Okay, cool. All right, you ready for our question?
Yeah.
Okay, question for today comes from Jan, and Jan says, Jan says, how can I be more of myself without worrying about what other people think? She says, I find it hard to let myself be free, to take chances, such as being free to be silly, sing, or dance. Yeah, you're watching the wrong show entirely if you're watching us. I feel that my ego says, no, don't do that. What will people think? I feel like it's my ego just trying to protect me, but somehow I feel there must be a way to make friends with my ego that I'm missing. So Jan says, how can I be more of myself without worrying about what other people think? We've lost the ability to worry about that, I think, in this show.
Yeah, I think we threw that out. And that's a tough one for me. So why don't you go first?
Yeah. Okay. So, I get it because our entire lives, our ancestors, everything was wired to be in compliance and to, seek permission and all that stuff. Because if you go against the tribe, you get banished and then you die, and nobody wants to die. But the fact is that that's not the way the world works anymore, right? If you dance or sing or be silly, you're not going to die. And it's like this weird thing that happens, right? Because you have two choices. You can either be silly and dance and have fun and be free, and people are going to like you or they're not, but at least you're going to be free. Or you can stay inside of your box and people are still going to like you or not like you. And if they do like you, then you'll think it's because you have this mask where you don't go out and be silly and be free. And so then you're worrying about keeping the mask on all the time. So it's just like, it's like if you have the choice, if you're going to be loved or hated regardless, right? And you have the choice to either do that and be free or do that and be kind of, stuck in this box. Why not just choose to be free? And there's also something about this, Steve, where it's like, how powerful do we think we are that we actually control how people think about us? Like, why is that our business at all? Why is there any belief that somebody's thought about me actually changes my self-worth? So as soon as I realize that, people's view of me is their stuff, it's their projection, it's their stuff to work on, and I can still have fun regardless, then I'm free from that belief.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Really, I can't do any better. I can't give a better answer. We never really know what people are thinking. And why don't I lead the way and dance a little and sing a little? And because that's what they wish they could do anyway, these other people.
Yeah.
And who cares what they think? And I love what you said about the tribe and learning to get along and being afraid of dying and wanting to survive. And that's why the samurai have a process called dai before you go into battle. In other words, die to the ego, which is made up of all these worries and concerns of what other people might think of me. Allow yourself to die to that, whether you do it through prayer or meditation or even singing and dancing, whatever connects you to the spirit of the world, will have your ego, your fragile personality that's made up anyway, will have that just die. And then you can sing and dance from the spirit. If you're coming from your made-up personality or your ego, it's very hard to sing and dance.
Yeah. I love that. And so that's really cool. The thing you brought up about dying before going into battle, and that's like a mental exercise that the samurais would do. So it makes me think that this is actually a really fun idea for an external exercise. Like, Jan, go find somebody that you know and you like and you trust and you love and all this stuff, and just one-on-one with them, be super silly. Like, just tell them, I'm going to be super silly. I'm going to sing and dance and do all these things. And at the end, I want you to tell me that you hate me and that I am the worst person alive. And I can't believe that you would be so fun and carefree and dance and sing. And you'll notice how ridiculous it sounds to hear that, and how you're still alive, and how it doesn't actually change anything about you as a human being. And that seems like it's like maybe an updated dying before you go into battle, right? Like seeing the worst thing and seeing that it's not that bad.
It'd be great.
Cool. And then tag us on Facebook, do a video and show it to us.
You know, great singers and dancers, they talk about how the song came through them, and a great dancer will feel like I was danced. I didn't dance, I was danced. And that means their ego has disappeared. So if you sing and you dance and don't worry about worrying, don't worry about it ahead of time, just do it, and you'll find it's more fun than you imagine.
Totally. So go have fun, Jan.
We have danced on this show ourselves.
Well, I mean, we dance kind of all the time with all of our weird hand motions and stuff.
Dance for us. I mean, just notice our moves. And Jan, you can use some of these moves that you see on the show.
Don't use Steve's moves; they're too advanced. Use
not all of them. They are advanced, and Jason's moves are very basic, as you'll see. They're the moves of a newborn panda or something.
I'm like a baby with colic. I just kind of flail all over the place, right? All right, fantastic. So, Jan, I hope that's helpful. Get out there and have fun, and stop being in other people's business, and don't worry about what they think of you, because really it's just a reflection of what they think about themselves. Anyways, life's too short. Go have fun. So, yeah.
Send us a video of you singing and dancing.
Yes, send us a video of you singing and dancing, and maybe we'll sing and dance back to show our support. So do that. It'll be fun. And that's it. So don't forget to keep sending your questions in to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. And don't forget to head over to our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com, to sign up for our inner circle. And of course, do not forget, God, that's what you look like after too much Death Wish coffee.
Why did you interrupt yourself there? You said, of course, what?
And of course, go over to imindshift.com to check out the progress of the Death Wish project from Steve, and to get some insights on Death Wish coffee. And let's all just pray for Steve that the Death Wish coffee doesn't take over during this project. Is that good for you, Steve? All right. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bass.